Title: 15 Habits That Keep People Poor, and What the Rich Do Instead. Why do some people break free from financial struggle while others remain trapped? Today, we uncover 15 common habits that keep people poor, and the mindset shifts that the rich use to build wealth. 1. Living paycheck to paycheck versus long-term investment. People who struggle financially often find themselves living paycheck to paycheck. They're focused on immediate survival, paying bills, and buying necessities without much room for savings or investments. This can lead to anxiety and constant financial instability. In contrast, wealthy individuals prioritize long-term financial planning. They invest in assets, whether stocks, bonds, real estate, or businesses, knowing that long-term growth is the key to lasting wealth. The rich view money as a tool for generating more wealth, whereas the poor see it mainly as a means to get by. 2. Instant gratification versus delayed gratification. Many people with limited resources tend to prioritize instant gratification. This might include purchasing non-essential items, eating out, or spending money on entertainment. While this provides immediate pleasure, it prevents them from building long-term wealth. In contrast, wealthy individuals often practice delayed gratification. They resist impulse purchases in favor of saving or investing money for bigger, more meaningful returns later. The ability to delay gratification is often the difference between those who have wealth and those who don't. 3. Debt is a lifestyle versus strategic debt use. For many poor people, debt is a constant weight. Credit card debt, loans, and mortgages are often used to cover day-to-day living expenses or non-essential items, accumulating with high interest rates. They may find it difficult to escape this cycle. In contrast, the wealthy use debt strategically. They take on good debt that can be leveraged for wealth-building investments. This includes mortgages on properties, business loans for expansion, or leveraging credit lines to invest in stocks or bonds, using debt as a tool to generate more wealth. 4. Living in the moment versus long-term vision. Those with limited resources often focus on immediate needs and desires. They may spend money on short-term pleasures without thinking about the future. The rich, on the other hand, tend to think long-term. They plan their finances, career, and lifestyle with a vision for the future. Wealthy individuals often make decisions based on what will benefit them years down the road, whether that's saving for retirement, investing in a business, or acquiring skills that will increase their earning potential. 5. Focusing on small wins versus building systems for success. Many individuals with limited financial resources focus on small, immediate wins like buying an item on sale or getting a temporary bonus. These short-term victories often don't lead to substantial wealth. In contrast, the rich focus on building systems for long-term success. They establish habits and routines that allow them to work smarter, not harder, and continuously grow their wealth. Wealth is built over time by creating sustainable systems, whether through consistent investments, business growth, or expanding their network. 6. Reactive versus proactive approach to money. Poor people often react to financial problems rather than proactively solving them. When an emergency occurs, they may resort to taking out payday loans or maxing out credit cards. This leads to a cycle of debt. In contrast, the wealthy plan for emergencies by building emergency funds, investing in insurance, and thinking ahead. By being proactive, the rich ensure that they are prepared for any financial challenges, giving them peace of mind and control over their financial future. 7. Living for today versus building wealth for tomorrow. Many people with limited resources live in the moment, spending what they have for short-term satisfaction without thinking about the future. They may buy things they don't need or fail to save for retirement. In contrast, the wealthy take a long-term approach to wealth. They understand that building wealth takes time and effort. They invest in assets and take calculated risks, understanding that the benefits will pay off in the long run. This mindset allows them to create lasting wealth that spans generations. 8. Working hard versus working smart. Many people with fewer financial resources believe that working hard is the only way to get ahead. They may work long hours in physically demanding jobs, believing that sheer effort will lead to wealth. The rich, however, understand the value of working smart. They invest in systems, leverage others' expertise, and prioritize their time on high-impact activities that move them closer to their financial goals. Wealthy individuals know that time is money, and they work to maximize their efficiency. 9. Avoiding risks versus taking calculated risks. Poor people tend to avoid risks because they cannot afford to lose what little they have. They may avoid investments, entrepreneurship, or new opportunities due to fear of failure. In contrast, the rich take calculated risks. They invest in business ventures, start companies, or invest in stocks, understanding that risks are part of the path to greater rewards. They are more likely to take informed, calculated risks that can potentially yield substantial returns, knowing that they can afford to lose and learn from the experience. 10. Spending on status versus spending on assets. People with less financial security may often focus on outward appearances. They buy flashy cars, expensive clothes, or luxury gadgets to showcase their status. However, this can lead to poor financial decisions and a lack of savings. On the other hand, the wealthy focus on acquiring assets that will appreciate in value over time, such as property, stocks, or investments in education. They understand that status symbols do not build wealth, assets do. 11. Having a fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Those with fewer resources often have a fixed mindset. They may believe their financial situation is predetermined or beyond their control, and they may give up easily when faced with challenges. The rich, however, tend to have a growth mindset. They believe that through effort, learning, and persistence, they can improve their financial standing. They are more open to feedback, constantly seek to improve, and embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. 12. Working for money versus making money work for you. Many individuals with limited financial resources primarily work for money. They trade their time for a paycheck, working long hours to cover expenses without thinking about how to make money work for them. This leaves them in a constant cycle of exchanging time for money. On the other hand, the rich understand the concept of passive income, how to make money work for them. They invest in businesses, real estate, or stocks, allowing them to earn money without actively working for it. Wealthy individuals often focus on creating multiple streams of income that generate money while they sleep. 13. Surrounding themselves with negative influences versus building a positive network. People with fewer resources may often surround themselves with negative influences or those who reinforce their limited mindset. These can be individuals who perpetuate a cycle of poor financial decisions, or who encourage staying in a comfort zone without challenging themselves. In contrast, wealthy individuals build networks of people who motivate, inspire, and challenge them to grow. They understand that success is not just about individual effort, but also about the power of collaboration, mentorship, and learning from others who are more successful. The rich often seek out positive, forward-thinking people who will help elevate them. 14. Focusing on short-term needs versus planning for the future. For many people, the focus is often on addressing short-term financial needs, such as paying rent, bills, and buying food. This reactive mindset means they rarely plan for the future. They may not save for retirement or have emergency funds in place. The wealthy, on the other hand, consistently think about long-term goals. They create financial plans, set retirement targets, and build wealth through diversified investments that will continue to pay dividends far into the future. The rich understand that long-term planning is the foundation of sustained financial security. 15. Avoiding education versus investing in continuous learning. A lack of financial literacy is a common reason people remain stuck in poverty. Many poor individuals avoid education or don't have access to proper resources, so they may not fully understand the value of budgeting, investing, or building wealth. In contrast, wealthy individuals invest in their education continuously. They understand that knowledge is a key driver of success. The rich take courses, read books, attend seminars, and seek out mentors to expand their knowledge and improve their decision-making. Investing in self-education and developing new skills is often what separates the wealthy from the rest. Breaking free from financial struggle starts with mindset shifts. Which habits will you change today to build a wealthier future? In today's world, success is reserved for those who strive for excellence, who refuse to give up, and who are committed to continuous learning and adaptation. It is crucial to confront your challenges directly, as this approach may lead you to connect with others who share your mindset and journey. Conversely, without this determination, you risk becoming part of the majority destined to struggle. We understand that this video may be lengthy, but we genuinely believe it can be a valuable resource on your path to success. If you know someone who embodies any of the 15 behaviors discussed, consider sharing this video with them for their benefit. Research shows that successful individuals take charge of their own well-being, while those who struggle often rely on the hope that an external force will reward their goodness. It is important to recognize that even when leaders like presidents or CEOs mention faith in their addresses, their actions may not reflect true religious commitment.